Hello, everybody. This is Rabbi Wagshul, and I'm here live from my house. I couldn't see you guys in shul this week or in school, so I'm making this video for my Talmidim. Actually, as I'm reading my daughter's a bedtime story, I figured maybe some of you might like a little story that we couldn't share in person, and feel free to share this with whomever you like. Good Tavach, Shavua Tov, and enjoy the story. This is from the Little Medrash Says Treasure Chest, great book. I urge everybody to go out and buy the actual book. It's a great book for your home. Great stories from Chazal with nice illustrations told in a very entertaining way. A long time ago, when the Romans ruled over Eretz Yisrael, the king of Rome passed a law forbidding all the Jews to do the mitzvah of Brit Milah, circumcision. At that time, the great sage, Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, was the leader of the Jews. His wife gave birth to a baby boy, and as much as the new parents were delighted with the baby, they were very sad because of the wicked decree. "Oh no, my husband, do you think that the king is going to punish us if we give our baby a bris milah?" "My wife, we have no choice. We must obey the law of the King of Kings, Hashem." "Okay, I hope Hashem protects us." When the baby was 8 days old, Rabbi Shimon said, "Hashem commanded us to perform a bris milah on the 8th day, yet the wicked Roman king has forbidden it. Shall I ignore Hashem's orders and follow the orders of a human king? No way!" He picked up a knife and performed a bris milah on his son. The new baby was named Yehuda. Word of the bris milah soon spread. Finally, it reached the ears of the Roman senator, the ruler, who was in charge of the city. He sent a messenger to call Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel. "Surely you know that the king has forbidden bris milah. Why did you disobey the king's decree?" the senator demanded. "Hashem has commanded us to perform this mitzvah," answered Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel. "I truly respect you," said the senator, "because you are the leader of the Jews. But this is the king's law, and you cannot just ignore it." "What will you do?" asked Rabbi Shimon anxiously. "The baby and his mother must travel to the king's palace in Rome to be judged by him. Whatever the king decides shall be done," was the senator's stern reply. Rabbi Shimon's wife took her new baby and set out in a carriage on the trip to Rome. She traveled all day, and as night fell, she was very tired. She stopped at an inn to spend the night. In the morning, they would continue on their way. The innkeeper was not Jewish. His wife also had just given birth to a new baby, who she had named Antoninus. She was very friendly to Rabbi Shimon's wife. "I see you also have a new baby," she said. "Congratulations! But why are you traveling with a newborn baby?" "It's a sad story," answered Rabbi Shimon's wife. "The king has unfortunately forbidden us to do bris milah on our sons. But we did it anyway because our God commanded it. Now we have been ordered to appear before the king. Who knows what a terrible punishment awaits us?" "I'm so sorry for you," Antoninus' mother replied, her eyes full of worry. "I wish I could help you. I have an idea. Our babies are around the same age. Take my baby with you to the king. In the meantime, I will watch your baby. When the king sees that the baby has no milah, no circumcision, he will not punish you. Your lives will be saved." "Thank you so much," exclaimed Rabbi Shimon's wife. She began to feel hopeful. "I hope this plan will work out." The next morning, the two mothers exchanged babies with little Antoninus in her arms. Rabbi Shimon's wife climbed into the carriage that would take them to Rome. After a long trip, they finally arrived at the palace. They were brought before the king. The senator was there too. "Your Majesty, these people have disobeyed your royal law," he informed the king. "They did milah on their son. I have therefore ordered them to come here to be judged by the king." "Indeed, if they broke my law, they deserve to be punished," thundered the king. "But let's first check the baby to see whether he had a bris milah or not." Soon a servant of the king entered and reported,
Your Majesty, we have checked the baby. He has no Mila.
Is that so? Said the king. He became furious. Turning to the senator, he shouted, How dare you make a fool out of me? Why did you bring this baby here? The king's minister now spoke up. Your Majesty, they said, we know that the parents definitely perform Mila on their baby, but the God of these Jews is very close to them. Whenever they pray to him, he answers them. Their God must have performed a miracle to save them. The senator who forced the mother to come here to me is to be put to death, ordered the king. In fact, I have decided to cancel my decree. Rabbi Shimon's wife was full of joy. She returned to the inn with the baby. She told Antoninus' mother what had happened at the palace. The two mothers exchanged babies once again. Antoninus' mother said, See how Hashem has performed a miracle for you through me, and for your son through my son. I hope that our children grow up to be friends. Rabbi Shimon's wife thanked the kind woman for her help, and then she traveled with her baby. What happened to little Yehuda? He grew up to become the famous Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi, who put the entire Mishnah together. He was also so great and holy that he became known as Rabbeinu HaKadosh, our holy teacher. What happened to Antoninus? Since he drank milk for a few days from Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel's righteous wife, he also grew up to be a special person. Later he became a king of Rome and a friend of Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi. But even though he was king, he admitted that Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi was greater than he was. Whenever he visited the sage, he would serve Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi his meals. Later, Antoninus became a ger, a convert. He learned much Torah from Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi. Antoninus had success in this world, while he also merited Olam Haba, the world to come after he died. The next story tells us more about Antoninus and Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi. Perhaps we'll get a chance to read it tomorrow night. I hope all of my students are well, and make sure to learn a lot of Torah. As Rabbi Safran of Hillel Hebrew Academy always says to the students before we leave for vacation, Torah never goes on vacation. So make sure, even if you're at home, that you're not taking a vacation from Torah and mitzvos. Make sure to use your time to learn extra Torah and do a lot of mitzvos and help your parents at home. Have a good night.